Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, a game from the Sunday stream. Just a couple of days ago, it's an incredible SKYTOSS versus Zerg game on Fighting Spirit featuring Best and an unknown Zerg player with a pretty high APM. So, sit back, relax, hit that like button, and I'll see you at the end of the cast. Alright, RJB says we really should do this Best versus yeosu game. Who the heck is yeosu? I don't know who yeosu is, but it's ye old Fighting Spirit. We know that much. So happy Sunday again, everyone. Hope you're having a fantastic time. We are kicking butt, taking names here today. We've got Terran wins, we have Zerg wins, we have Protoss wins. It's been very good all the way around. Top left here on Fighting Spirit, it's going to be Best. And in the bottom right, it's a Zerg player whose name is yeosu. This is an RJB replay. So check out RJB's channel at youtube.com/@RJB_TV. If you like Fastest Map, and you probably do because you're here today, you need to check out RJB's channel for sure. Subscribe, follow. You can't follow YouTube channel. Subscribe, leave him a comment, let him know Falcon sent you. All that cool stuff. I guess while this probe is running around, quick just plug for the old FalconPaladin.store website. We've got the Robert the Zealot t-shirt is in here, also known as Bobby the Zealot, but it says Robert the Zealot on it, looking good. The side blades out, different colors. We got blue, we got yellow, we have white, we have black, we have lighter blue, and even lighter blue. Incredible stuff. Check it out. Robert the Zealot shirts available, as well as Terry the Overlord shirts and mugs. Steve the SCV shirts. You guys know the drill by now. Falcon Paladin branded mugs too, if you want one of those, and a really nice Falcon Paladin branded hoodie in green, blue, black, and a gray. So check it out. Somicron might be along later to give us a discount code, but who knows? Who knows? That is not an every week thing. So probe block on the natural just means second base has to come up with a third from yeosu, which is not a big deal. Forge expanding here is Best. Hey, what's up? Oh, Double Deck is using the stream to fall asleep. I really should put out some books, some audiobooks that help people fall to sleep. Man. How's it going, dog with a blog? My life for ire. My life for ire. That's how zealots sound. They're very intense boys. Okay, so nothing insane here. Layer timing from yeosu is good. Where did RJB go? RJB has left us. This yeosu player's got 450 APM, so it can't just be a total nobody. Like, a guy could spam 400 APM in the first couple minutes of the game, but once I start having to build stuff and scout around, and my APM is not nearly that high anymore. So if you can sustain a 470 APM over the first 5-10 minutes of a game, you got something going. Not easy. Yep, Spire opening. Guess what? Stargate opening? Let's do this thing. The opening of a ZVP has been pretty set in stone for a while now. I mean, not that you can't do something different. Hydra openings are not out of the question for Zerg, just not something we see a ton of in 2023. So, Corsair out. Hydra Den on the way. +1 air weapons for the Corsairs. We see more often than not getting that +1 air weapons in conjunction with the Corsair opening from Protoss. They believe in the power of Corsairs, and so should you. Yeah, immediately supply blocking yeosu, kind of. Close enough. Close enough to count as supply blocking. And our Zerg player has a couple Scourge out. They are chasing, they are hunting, but... Oh, took a hit. That was a little bit sloppy from Best. But yeah, Zerg player is still staying 400 APM at 7 minutes, so this is legit. Hey RJB, Who's this yeosu player? Is it a secret? Are you going to tell us later? Oh, robotic support bay coming in. We got Reavers out at 7 minutes. Wow. Okay, that's interesting in a PvZ. Sometimes we'll see Reaver drops as an opening against Terran, but against a Zerg player, that's a little bit out of the ordinary. Oh, your whole message deleted itself and only the lag came out. Huh. So, bunch of Hydras not committing to Mutalisks because this is a lot of Corsairs. They have ye old +1 attack, which is awesome for stuff that fires quickly, and by golly, Corsairs definitely do. RJB doesn't know who yeosu is. Fair enough. Fair enough, I suppose. So, ton of Hydras out, which are countered by Reavers a bit. Third base timing from Best. Thinking about it, you're at about 8 minutes. 46 to 40 workers in favor of the Protoss. Nope. Just taking hits. Just unnecessary hits. Bjorn Budinger, €10 super chat. Happy Sunday. Bjorn is a weekly super chatter, man. He comes in every week, makes everyone happy with a super chat, and he's continuing his membership too. So thank you, Bjorn. Appreciate it, good sir. Glad you're here. Hydra push. Hydra push to the third base, but there's a Reaver up here and Zealots, and cannons are warping in, so your window's closing if you want to try that. Nice, good snipe on an Overlord. A supply block and yeosu again. Sure. Forge snipe. Forge snipe isn't bad. While supply blocked. AED, what's up, dude? Yeah, year 2000 was a good year for StarCraft for sure. Glad you found your way here. Hit that subscribe button. I'm here 6 times a week with Brood War stuff, man. More Corsairs on the way. Oh, Disruption Web getting researched. Look at that. All right, all right. Best is feeling pretty good about doing non-standard stuff today. And yeah. Oh, nice snipe. I main Zerg. Chinese, maybe Chinese characters for a name. Fourth base is done from yeosu. Third base halfway complete for Best. Scourge trying to get connections. Ooh, Disruption Web on the Spore. Beautiful. And on the Hydras. Ah, also so good. Overlords are dying. Oh, okay, this is out. Ow. Ow. Still not not supply blocked, but not feeling great. Okay, now officially supply blocked. Only 4 Corsairs survived that little maneuver. But supply blocking the Zerg player at 10 minutes seems good. I don't know. Maybe lost too many Corsairs for that to really be worth it. But he's what? He's getting +2. He's getting +2 air with ye old Corsairs. All right. I'm on board. I support this. Ooh, more and more Stargates, too. 2 Stargates is fine, but don't tell me he's going carriers. Do not tell me he's trying to go carriers on Fighting Spirit against a Zerg. That does not make any sense at all. Oh, this shuttle is going to be saved because it's got shuttle speed. Oh, okay. That was close. This is very scary stuff. Take that, Scourge. Too many of us. You can't get close enough. Macro hatches from whoever the Zerg player is. His APM has dropped down to about 330, but that's still pretty good. 1 Scourge connection on those Corsairs. There have been some pretty decent Scourge connections today. Holy, Argus Jewel upgrade? Okay, so Best believes in the power of Corsairs more than anyone we've seen on the channel in a very long time. He's getting them. He's got a +2 finishing up now. He's getting Argus Jewel upgrade, which we never see. Disruption Web, which we hardly ever see. No Scourge. Bad. Not enough. You got to come in with like 18 of them if you're going to connect at all here. Ah, and then using Reavers when the Hydras show up to contest this. I like it. So Corsairs to own the skies and to escort the shuttles, and then the shuttles are carrying Reavers that just do well against especially smaller numbers of Hydralisks. So, ooh, I love this bottom left expand from the Zerg player too. yeosu doing all right, but Bass getting a 4th base of his own here, about 13 minutes. I like it. The macro of the Zerg player is great, man. 125 supply, 54 drones at 13 minutes. But 3 base in it. Thinking about a 4 base in it here is best. He's at 60 probes, 136 supply. Working on +3 air weapons and a shield upgrade for these guys. So a Reaver Corsair play. Very interesting stuff. Probes are just scouting, I guess? I don't know what they're trying to do. Oh, there's a single Ling burrowed here. Nice. You also got Burrow. I don't see that very much either. This is great. RJB is correct. I'm very happy about this game. Holy carriers. All right. So Best is trying to go carriers on Fighting Spirit, which makes no sense at all. Disruption Web. More Disruption Web. Even more Disruption Web. The Overlords are spreading. Dude, the supply block is real. Okay. Okay. All right. 80 available supply to 137 used for the Zerg player. Disruption Web really keeping the Zerg player down right now. Carriers on Fighting Spirit makes absolutely no sense. None. None whatsoever. Corsair Ball is so scary with +2 attack. Dude, ensnares on the way from yeosu. Yep. So this is a very non-standard, almost weird fun level game, I think. Yeah, I think we're going to have to tap this out onto its own VOD on the channel, because this is amazing. Dude, the supply block again. yeosu gets supply blocked by these Corsairs for the 5th time today. Not happy about it. It's almost a full control group of these guys. +2 air weapons is coming in. At some point, yeosu's got to be anticipating carriers, just because the upgrades are getting so high on these Corsairs that it seems like that would make sense. Best shuttles all of his probes down here for this 4th base. I like it. Yeah, this upgrade is slow. Scourge get 1 connect. My gosh. The Scourge today have gotten some connections, but not nearly as many as I think yeosu was hoping for with the number of Scourge that he's made. Oh, here it is. Ah, no connections on those Scourge at all. Yeah, this is insane. Another supply block for yeosu. He has to spend so much money on Overlords, it's not even fun for him. Oh, gosh. Alright, that was some decent connections there. Scourge getting some hits. Another Overlord picked off, just 1 more for good measure, but taking the whole map. yeosu's expanding right side. He's taking the natural base at the top right. I'm expanding down here. Seems like something he should probably do as well. So he's got map control against a 4-basing Best who's going carriers. And guess what Zerg has against carriers? All of the answers. All of them. Hydras trade very well cost for cost. Hydras with Dark Swarm are unstoppable against carriers. There are some Reavers to offset that whole problem. Scourge are amazing against carriers. They don't do great against Scourge. Not nearly as good as Corsairs do. Scourge trying to connect, but they got the Corsair support here. 1 connection on those Scourge. That's it. Gotta meet Meiosis on the way for Queen energy. Sure. That seems like a fine thing, but dude, we are showing up with Reavers. Disruption Web on the Sunken, so they can't get any hits off against the Reavers. Ah, this is so cool out of Best. I wonder if he's doing this because he doesn't know who yeosu is and he doesn't respect him. Yeah, Plague's amazing against carriers. I didn't even go through the entire list of stuff that's good against carriers that Zerg has. The reason you don't see this against Zerg is because of all of those tools, man. All right, incoming. It's a mix, man. Some connections, some total whiffs here from those Scourge. The problem for Best is that, sure, congratulations, you took out this base of yeosus, but he still has like 8 more. So, yep. You slowed him down a bit. Congratulations. Leaving the Reavers here alone seems questionable. Why do they not, okay. And carrier capacity on the way. Queen's being produced. A Spire, another Spire coming in for upgrades. Let's see if these Hydras can get up this ramp. yeosu decides the answer is no. That's not something that can happen. Okay, so Hydra, Lurker. Yeah, these Corsairs are taking some hits from these Scourge now. Hydras do have 2/2 upgrades. The Scourge have 2 Carapace. They're working on 3 Carapace. I don't know what the second Spire is for. I guess he wants to go for Devourers. That'd be my guess. He's going Greater Spire then, while the +3 Carapace is on the way. And to go for double upgrades too. Well, I mean... yeah, I guess for now, it's getting attack upgrade. Oh, and Greater Spire. Okay, cool. So, never mind. I think he was going for +1 air, and then he decided to go Greater Spire here for some Devourers. Scourge, no. Bad. That Scourge was lost. I don't know what he was trying to do at all. I like how the Scourge are just watching the takeover of this bottom left base by Best. Just hanging out. It's fine. Hey, connections on a carrier, actually. Yeah, one of them's taking some hits. Mass Hydra. What did we say about Mass Hydra? 3 attack on those guys, too. Carriers are using this water to get out and across and just kind of nice ensnare. Beautiful ensnare, catching all of the Zerg stuff here, but Disruption Web is still pretty good. My gosh, Disruption Web is good. You barely hear any Hydralisk attack sounds at all. Listen. You're hearing Scourge attack sounds, though. That's pretty good. Yeah, so this hatch is not necessarily dying, but it should get target fired and massacred on the way out by Best. He decides not to do that. Decides to head up to the top right instead. And yeah, this is just abusing the fact that they can fly, but... how much more energy do we have for ensnares? Actually, some. The answer is some energy. So the Hydras come up here, and then we just pull back and go down to the right side base. Or somewhere else. Whatever you want to do. What's up, Beerosaurus? Yeah, this is nuts, man. D-Web to cover the carriers from Hydra's attacks. It's nuts. Scourge. Hey, man, they're happy to take down Corsairs if they can. Ensnare. Beautiful ensnare positioning right here. Get him. Not enough energy for ensnare. Okay, never mind. The Queen positioned for it. Faked it out, and now the carriers are heading down to the natural base, where the Hydras are already. So yeosu's doing a pretty good job staying ahead of where these carriers are going to go. D-Web. Yes, great D-Web right there. It still takes a while for these carriers to kill Hydras, but if they can't fight back, it's going to go much, much better for them over the long run. Corsairs are bored, so they're going to kill some Overlords here. Supply blocking the Zerg player for the 8th time today. Maybe. Still not supply blocked. Still has too many Overlords. Let's get up Mad Doctor. Happy Sunday. Scourge just continuing to try to win this game, but I don't know. Yeah, here's the thing. This strategy that Best is using should not work. Especially not on this map. How's it going, Nintendo? But if Best... Okay, carrier down. If Best just happens to be an elite Protoss player and yeosu is just some Zerg scrub, relatively speaking, who's not on Best level, then Best can win this thing just because of the skill difference. yeosu's taken center, which is awesome. But yeosu, to me, feels like someone that we'd probably know who they are if they were using a non-Smurf name. So if this is somebody like Queen or Effort or, I don't know, any number of Zerg players that exist today, then I think Best is in a lot of trouble. And he sort of is, right? It's cute. The D-Web stuff is very fun, but there are just so many hiders. You can't cover them all, and plus hiders are mobile. And there's not a ton of great places to hide if your carrier's on Fighting Spirit, which is why you don't do this on Fighting Spirit. You do this on Outsider more than anything else. Another great ensnare. I mean, slow carriers are worse than faster carriers. That's definitely true. Being able to run away from these Hydras is a tough and tall order. Plague? Oh my gosh, that Defiler wants a Plague so bad. Look at him. Look at him want a Plague so bad. Plague's not done yet, so he can't. Oh, now it's done. Oh, there was a window. There was a window he could have plagued, but the plague wasn't done yet. Yeah, center being held here, too. You want to zoom in on a Scourge. Okay. Zoop, 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 zoop. Here's our guy. This is a Scourge. This is a Scourge. Do we want one that's facing another direction, maybe? Oh, there's a Plague. Beautiful Plague. Oh, cat. Every one of these Corsairs gets caught in the red. Carriers did not get plagued, but there's only 4 of them. There's 3 more being produced back home. The Reaver is doing pretty good keeping these bases alive against this Hydra-centric defense strategy that yeosu's going for. Man, the number of Scourge that have died today is pretty high. Probably too high. Hydra Ling pushing down to try to wipe out this bottom left expansion attempt of Best at the only base left for expanding to, but the Reavers are good. They've got the upgrade to give them extra damage, and, well, it is a big ask for Hydra Ling to break that kind of a situation. Yeah, the Reavers are great. Adrenal on the way, more flyer attack upgrades coming in. Not that they haven't benefited anybody yet. We haven't seen any Devourers in this game. Yeah, these Scourge are just kind of wandering over here, and then there we go. Carriers helping defend against a Ling attack in the bottom left. They're pretty good about that. Yeah, Zerg player is floating 7,500 minerals. He's only at about 200 gas. Yeah, this group is dead. Yeah, that's a carrier down. This group is dead, but this group is alive. So these guys are not getting out of here. They know that. They're just trying to take as many Scourge with them as they can. And you're right. Best gas bank is awesome. He just doesn't have a ton of minerals with him. Yeah, Zealot. Focusing. Okay, yeah, that Reaver dies. 100%, yes. Oh, that Reaver gets sniped too. Good pickup, though. Maybe got saved? Hard to say. yeosu says, I'm tired of being on the defensive. Gotta be on the offensive here. Let's do it. Let's get into this natural base. We might have to sack a lot of Lings and Hydras, but we got 10,000 minerals. We can bust out a billion cracklings and get through this. I know it. Disruption Web trying to save this natural base. Doesn't last forever. Does seem to be enough here, though. I don't know. D-Web is wearing off. Carriers have to come back to deal with this. Okay. So, yeah, Reaver down, and Reaver picked up and saved. Oh. Ah, Plague catching 2 of the carrier group. Scourge flanking in while they're busy dealing. Oh boy. Busy dealing with the Hydras. Didn't do super well there, though. No. Ah, this is so good. The defense here of Best has been amazing against these 3/3 Hydras. I have no idea why we're coming up here. This base is mined out. A little bit of residual gas. There's 200 gas in the assimilator, but that hardly seems worth the trade. I'm probably not even going to supply block Best because he's got pylons all over the place. Yeah, I mean, I wish we could see how many Scourge have died for official count in this game, because it would be a lot. I would say at least 200 have died here. And on board I said about Lings. Make a lot of Lings. It's just the available supply is the question here. There's still a carrier back here, man. 11 kills on that dude. But seems to have been forgotten by me and also by yeosu. I just think there's too much here from yeosu. D-Web trying to hold, putting scotch tape. I don't know. It's like a duct tape defense here. Just D-Web trying to hold it here, but I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm going to put up a poll here. Who wins? yeosu testing the bottom side defenses again. Knows the carriers are pretty slow to get over here. And that's a big part of Best's army right now. So Reaver's okay. Reaver Cannon doing just fine for the most part, but more Hydras keep coming. There's the D-Web. These poor Hydras. All they could do is stand and watch as big old balls of energy come at them and pow. I'm going to be really curious at the number of units killed in this game. I think the Zerg player is over 1,000 at this point. And best is probably, I don't know, around a couple hundred. So the kill death ratio has been insane, but the Zerg player being able to just kind of hold center without any concerns in the world has been a major benefit. Uh-oh. Lings and Hydras busted through with the natural base. Getting into the main base and taking out the production would be a bit of a problem. Just kind of going for it, though. Best has decided, well, let's make it happen. Yeah, maybe, yes, no. Looks like you're a bit split on the poll results here. 62% said Zerg, but 37% said Protoss. No, I'm enjoying your little StarCraft stories you're posting in chat, Ghost. Definitely. Giving us a little context to the battle here. Fun stuff for sure. Oh, nice Plague. And the Devourers are out. Hey! Oh, we did the Devourers. They're here. Not quite enough Devourers to do it on their own. As I always say, they're support units. They're not intended to just be massing Devourers and win. How's it going, Andrew Abassin? Okay, 168 to 152 supply here. yeosu going to town on all the production of best. We can build more stuff down here in the bottom left, but I don't know. A lot of tech structures of the Zerg players seem like they're going to die here too. Acid. Yeah, a lot of these carriers have been acid spored and plagued. Although acid spore is temporary. It's not really a base race. Yeah, more of a base trade right now. You take my main base, I'll take your main base. We'll see how we suss out after that. More Devourers in production. Both players supply blocked. Best less. Actually, Best is not supply blocked anymore. Yep, Hive down. Queen's Nest down. Both Spires dead. All that stuff's being rebuilt up here, though. Little Darkstorm Hydra. Busting into the left side. This is actually a base that's probably worth killing from yeosu. Hey, AED. What's up? You want a TVZ or a TVP next game? Sure. I think we've got one of those in the folder for today. I don't see why not. Yeah, this is going to be maybe a little bit closer than some of you think. This is a plague target if ever I saw one. That's why they're running. They saw the Defiler come in and said, "Ooh, get out of there." Toy Cop. No scouts can't win. Yeah, so Best has been pushed back into this bottom left corner of sadness. He's got new Stargates down here, new Fleet Beacon. Got cannons and reavers, but the economic game here has just benefited the Zerg the entire match. He's the one who took center. He's the one who took most of the map. And center alone is a massive, massive economic benefit. This base being alive, I feel like someone, yeosu probably should take it for the economic advantage that he might need. I don't know. Is he going to need it? I guess we'll see. Yeah, just more and more Scourge. Just in the general vicinity here. I don't know if that's how you want to do it. Best thinks he can take down this center base. There are a ton of Scourge. Nope, Scourge gone. There are Devourers, but it's just Devourers. They can get target fired pretty easily. 2-3 upgrades on those guys. There's literal Mutalisks here now. Interesting. He's got the resources to turn them into Devourers if he wants to, but he's just keeping them as Mutalisks for now. Yeah, Yeah, mining out Fighting Spirit is something we don't see a lot either. A lot of time is required for that. Alright, big engagement here. I don't think Best wants any part of it, though. He's backing out. Are there any defilers? Yeah, there's one defiler down here, just ready and waiting to toss down a plague on this group. Because a lot of them have been plagued, but not everybody has been plagued. Yeosu gets supply blocked. He's still sitting on 7,000 minerals. The ability to get out of a supply block is not that hard for this guy right now. Critter wants more Hydralisks. Production tab says Queen's Nest and Overlords, and try never to be supply blocked again by making 11 Overlords at the same time. Yeah, this game is bananas. There are still... How the heck are there still minerals down here at Yosu's natural base? That's crazy. Is there enough Protoss to do this? The Devourers are kind of getting shoved away a little bit. I mean, if you want to Acid Spore an Interceptor, that's probably okay. There's your plague. Oh, that's killer. That is a big-time problem for Best. All of... Yep, the Corsairs are newly plagued, except for 2 of them. Every carrier has now been plagued. Another plague goes down, but I don't know that it really matters because everything's already plagued. So, this might... Oh, the plague units are still good at fighting. The disruption webs are still coming. The Devourers are getting big-time swings off here, and Best, I don't know, man. Hey, is that the first Dark Swarm of the day? No, we did see some in harassment earlier, but not a ton of Dark Swarms today. Center's mined out. Okay, there's still like 2,000 gas left on these extractors, so that's good. Carriers waiting for Acid Spore to wear off. It does take a while, doesn't it? 9 Acid Spores on this Corsair. Yeah, sure seems like Best is in an immense amount of trouble. I'm surprised Yeosu hasn't tried to retake this left side 9 o'clock base. Best was thinking about it. Ah, the Devourers found the carriers. Okay. All the Devourers died for 1 volley of Acid Spore. Yo, that attack speed is way too slow. Yeosu gonna lose some drones. Just kidding. Nice burrow. Does he not have any observers left? Oh gosh, burrow could be a big play in the culmination of this game. If Best doesn't have detection and Yeosu has burrow... Holy smokes. AED. Devourers do base damage, right? They have an attack here. 25 base, +4 when they have +2 attack. It's a slow attack, but what they mostly do is they throw down Acid Spores, right? The Acid Spores here, they stack. So 1 Acid Spore means you take 1 extra damage from every attack. 2 means 2 extra damage, and so on and so forth up to 9. You can take 9 extra damage per attack from any source of damage. It also slows the attack of a lot of units, too, once they've been Acid Spored. Not all of them. Phoenix, thanks for the $5 super chat. This is an amazing ZVP, man. We haven't had any nukes for you yet. Unfortunately. Disruption Web, back up. What's up, Val? And Taro Adun for sure. 173 to 163 supply. Best is up. He has a bigger army, too. Devourer comes in, immediately dies. Best! This is so many Hydras, though. Critter got his wish! But look, disruption webbing the ramp. Holy crap, Best. Yes, he's losing interceptors on a certain level, but he's still got enough income to replace those for now. Nice plague. Except, again, think everyone that's been plagued got plagued. So many devourers, though. Best. All of his Corsairs trying to get involved here. Thanks again for the super chat, Phoenix. Not getting out of there, but man, Acid's board and plagued. And plagued. Ugh. 139 to 127 supply. yeosu supply blocked again, which is just what he's been experiencing this entire match. Best is not dying. His carrier group is bleeding and bruised. But killing Zerg buildings is a way to win this game. Devourers taking it to the face. yeosu only has 500 minerals left. He came down from 7,000 minerals in his bank. He had 10,000 minerals at some point. He's down to 500. 500. These drones dying. They represent a lot of potential income for yeosu, and they're getting wiped out too. Ugh. Ugh. My gosh. I actually don't know if you are acid spored and then you get stormed. Does that take extra damage from storm? I don't know if spells are affected by the acid spore damage intake increase. That's a good question. I wonder, Wikipedia maybe knows. What's up, Christian? That's right, hit that like button. Christian knows what's up. Dude, this game is insane. Best is up 150 to 90 supply. Every time the Devourers come in and get a volley off, a Devourer dies. Holy smokes, I think Best has done it. Best has done it! yeosu taps out! And Best gets the win with carriers in a PvZ on Fighting Spirit. No, you don't get to pad your stats. Get out of here. Your Zerg player left. I think he's just scouting to see what he's dealing with. But yeah, yeosu's minerals are gone. Dude, the cost effectiveness of Best's micro here today, it wasn't the composition. It was the spellcasting with the disruption web and the target firing and the getting into dead airspace as much as he could that really made this happen. 27 kill carrier, 18 kill carrier, 24 kill carrier. Yeah. This is where Best lives in this corner, but he managed to make it. That was an insanely good game. Thank you, RJB, for sending that in. Check out RJB's channel, youtube.com/@RJB_TV. Yeah, 433,000 points there from Best, 399 from yeosu. Produced 1,200 Zerg units to 600, but got a 2-to-1 kill-death ratio today by Best. Structures raised 81 to 47, which is a huge number of buildings raised. And yeosu outspent Best by, my gosh, that is 20,000, like 30,000 resources in 40 minutes. Pretty good, man. That was awesome. That was some really fantastic play. GG Best. Wow. Wow. What's up, Chicho? That's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw, what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.